Alright, this is J Dragon, and I'd like to welcome you to the Dragon Den. This is a J Dragon production, and I'd like to appreciate everybody that sits right there and watches this video. Thank you so much, and I also like you to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button for every video I lay down. Now, I'm just going to listen to this and all this music and see this good stuff that I've done over the years. I appreciate y'all. Alright, this is J Dragon. I'd like to welcome you to the Dragon Den. See, when we started doing this picture, it's just wanted to redo it over. I did it when I was younger, and I just wanted to redo it, and it needed some work, so I just wanted to make it look nicer. So I tried it with my Angelus paint. I know it's a little expensive paint, but I knew it would hold up a lot better than the paint that I was using from Walmart. So basically I sit right there and started putting it on. I took my time, I redid it, and it turned out pretty good. So I'm really happy with it. But now I just got to keep going with it. And, well, I started with the dark colors and the lights. So I started doing the white first. And then later on I went and redid the blacks with my flat black. And then I sit right there and used my blue. And like I said, it turned out real good. So we kept on. I took my time with it. And I just sit right there. I have the dollar right there. I have paint brushes. I really didn't need those big paint brushes, so I sit right there and you never know if you needed the bigger ones or not. So I really just felt okay with sitting right there and doing it this way. So I took my time. I used a angle brush. It did a very good job. I mean, I can hold it at a different angle to get in the corners more, and that seemed to help with the painting. So we sit right there and we did all the extra stuff. If I needed a small spot, I started going over it with a smaller paintbrush, but really that's all I needed was the paintbrush I said before. It's basically a angle brush. So I didn't need that blue and green one I had there and the fine ones that I had there just in case. So when I sit right there and did the stuff, I wanted it to be nice. So I made it look as good as I can with all the paint that I did. So just know that taking this kind of picture and redoing over, you have to clean it up first. And it took off a little bit of the paint, as you can see on it, but I just had to redo it. So I did a little bit of a cleaning and a little bit of sanding just to take down the thing a little bit. So it takes down the paint a little bit, and it made it look better, which made it a little smoother. It's not completely smooth, but it looks pretty good. I mean, the Angelus paint made it look a little smoother. It's got a little leather color to it now, and it looks better than what I originally had it because it was old and everything was fading. Because I didn't put no back then I didn't even know about putting like a Krylon finisher, or not Krylon finisher, but a taking a finisher and putting it up on the picture to hold it much longer. I should have got a varnisher back in the past, and I wouldn't have had to do all this process of it, but otherwise the picture looked good afterwards when I redone it. I mean, I was feeling good about this picture when I redone it. I mean, I am a Dragon fan, so you know this is the Dragon Den. So you're sitting right there watching this video, and I'm hoping you hitting a like and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I appreciate it. And well, was thinking about putting some music on here, but I'm just gonna sit right here and jabber about it. I was in Yu-Gi-Oh for years, and then I wanted to sit right there and do a picture for my blue eyes. So I took my time, and I think this was my second one that I did. So basically I was sitting right there at this point, doing the other end a little bit at that time, and going around and figuring out what else I wanted to do. So then I started drying it faster with my heat gun, so everything would dry up a little bit faster. So I wanted it to dry up a little bit faster so I could sit right there and paint on it quickly, because I wanted to hurry up and get this done, but it still took me a while to do. It took me a few hours to do, but yeah, I just wanted to go back over it and make it look nice, neat, and tidy it up. So we dried it up so I can work on it a little more faster, and it, like I said, it made it look nice. I'm moving it around to show off in the picture. So apparently I'm moving the stuff around to see where I may have wanted to do something extra. See, I'm messing with my flat black, so seems I was going around to do the details in the background a little bit, just to tidy them up a little bit and making it look a little more crisp. But you know, even so, there's still going to be a little problems because I'm still redoing my old picture from this. And yeah, I really don't draw the same like I used to, but you know, still doing Dragon Ball pictures, which in fact I'm going to have a Dragon Ball Z one coming out not too long after this. So after this video, I'm hoping to be done with it. So I sketched up a Dragon Ball Z picture, and you'll see the video pretty soon coming out. So I was going around with that and getting the little details in to make it, the lining work, look good, because you know, you paint over the lines by accident because you didn't really use a fine one, so you come back with the fine one and then use it to go over the black markings that you made of the past, and then using the flat black to do it. And well, the lining turned out pretty good, because I'm sitting right here looking at it, and I'm really good about the picture the way it is. I may have went a little too quickly with some of it, but otherwise you can still tell it's a pretty good picture. I mean, especially for a younger version of me sitting right there doing it. I've done this one a few years ago to redo it, and it still looks good, because you're going to see how it looks now, because I sit right there. I took a Krylon varnisher, which you usually use on a painting, and you put it over and it gives it a glossy finish. But maybe I should have just sprayed it with the Krylon matte finisher, the same one that we use on shoes. But you could also sit right there and use it on your paints, because it's basically for that as well, but it keeps the color from popping out too much, and it gives it a good finish. So it's really not too bad. So the picture, as you can see, I think it looks pretty good so far. So even though my area don't look so straight, neat, and tidy, but we are doing a pretty good job of sitting right there doing this video. So alright, now this is the way the picture looks when I finish it. And yes, it's new, it's shiny, and it looks pretty good to me. And I hope y'all think the same thing. This is the Krylon varnisher that I put on it to make it look as shiny as it does. Well, you basically had to sit right there and take the top off, shake it up so you can get more of the thing on it. And I would spray it on it like the way I'm demonstrating now, but I ain't really spraying it on it. It's just the idea of it. So yeah, that varnisher works really well. I mean, you see the creases of the wood that I used on it, but I think the wood looked pretty good when I was sitting right there using it. So figuring out the details of the sky, so I lightly put the blue on the sky back then, so it would sit right there and try and give it a way of doing that. So I'm sitting right here. I'm moving the camera down so I can look at the varnisher that I got on it, and my desk is not neat right this second. I got my controller and all my other stuff up there, so you can see I'm wiggling it around. So just know that this is the stuff that I use. If you want to look at it, I got it from Walmart's. You can get it from Walmart's. And it looks like the video is about to be over with, so I hope you like my background. It's the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which my Blue Eyes White Dragon is based on. So I appreciate you. Hit a like, subscribe, and notifications in my bell.